UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour would sink. Hard slider, his changeup. The longer he's pitched, he has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he
is underway.
He buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. Still 1-2. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Josh Donaldson is the second out of the opening frame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. Marcus Stroman gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What's your take on him, Dan?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Pilar. It's up and out of here into the archway. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he lets it in the air to right field. Moving under it, Britcher. He's got it one away.
Batting third, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Pilar. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa, looking to get on. strikes in. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Britcher over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We'll head to the top of the second, and Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. Here's Kendrys Morales.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Stepping in now, Yangervis Solarte. Popped him up. Correa has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 1, the Jays nothing. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. 2 hits in 7 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Gurriel hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Check swing grounder to the right side. Scooped up to Tulowitzki for one. And nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Evan Gaddis now standing in. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Tulowitzki will make the catch to retire the side. One left for Houston. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the 3rd inning in this one on MLB Network. Here's Randall Britcher. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. One strike now from Cole. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Gurriel shading to his right. One down. So striding in, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin.
Now the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
From the stretch. Late swing at a slider for a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gonzalez on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Curtis Granderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. It remains 1-0. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Leading off for the Astros, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Swing and a liner, but foul. Fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, George Springer.
Stepping in, George Springer. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Pilar. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
In now, Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pilar's there, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So bases are empty here with two gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Stroman steps into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Solarte bare hands it. Hats off to that one. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Astros 2, the Jays nothing. Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey fans, a reminder to join us here at Minute Maid Park this Friday night as the first 20,000 fans.
Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
The windup and the 0-1. Took a big swing and miss on a ball up and away from him for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Josh Donaldson goes down to become the first out here in the fourth.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And he goes to second with it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Up around the face.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They trail it here 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
First baseman, Julius Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
The left fielder, number 9.
Gonzalez. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Britcher looking up. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Skied into straightaway right. Britcher is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Evan
Gattis now standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Stroman looks in. Here's the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Throw in time. Oh, and that was some effort. And with it, the side is retired. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Untitled Chapter. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randall Britcher flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Here it comes on 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Russell Martin now will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a changeup right down the middle. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box, Josh Reddick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Josh Reddick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The windup and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Reddick is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's George Springer. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Ready once again, Alex Bregman earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Stroman gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're in front 4-0. Ready now, Kevin Pillar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In is Curtis Granderson. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1 strike now from Cole. Swing and a liner, but foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Here's another 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There is Altuve. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 4-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Chopped weakly to the left. And that's the first out.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Yeah, she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Line drive to left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, he took care of the 3 and 4 hitters and might have thought the danger had passed. Well, he was wrong. The number 5 man takes him deep and out of here. It's always tough to get through the teeth of the lineup completely unscathed, and that's evident right here.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Stroman looks in. Here's the delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Astros 5, the Jays nothing. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this.
For Toronto, first baseman, Justin Moe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out and make it 14 punch outs now in the game. Here's Kendrys Morales. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Got it. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? Around second, Tulowitzki heading for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting, second baseman.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for a while, posting a lot of zeros, but after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
Into the box now, Yangervis Solarte, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball from Minute Maid. Joe Biagini gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Riding in once again, Brian McCann. He flew out in his last at-bat. High and deep to left center field. Granderson going back. A leap, but it's off his glove. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Britcher is there, and he has it for the out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batter.
Ready for another shot now, Josh Reddick. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that for a strike.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, George Springer. Runner in scoring position with Cervan. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. McCann at third with 2 away. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's one double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets one more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
Smoke is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. 8th inning coming up. The Astros on top, 6-0. Digging in, Randall Britcher. He struck out.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Will Harris.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. 1-1 the count now. Fouled away. The 1-2 misses off the plate. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Russell Martin now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
The pitch. Popped him up. Gurriel has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. It's the Astros 6, the Jays nothing. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. And it's 7-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Gurriel leads off first with one away. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run for Brian McCann as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Evan Gaddis now standing in. Hit high and deep to right center. Britcher on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 home.
It is Curtis Granderson starting things for his.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, left fielder Curtis Granderson.
Chris Kavinsky comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul for the second strike. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Gonzalez moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Justin Smoke now, head-to-head against Chris Kavinsky. He's 1 for 3. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Houston blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Garrett Cole pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
For the Blue Jays, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.